All right, so hello and welcome everyone, and welcome to our intro, but we're gonna dive right into it, honey. So I'm actually driving in my car. This is a way in which that I work with my guides as well. I do a lot of driving. I'm kind of like a transporter for my guides. I'm like a delivery woman. Okay. So, welcome to your psychic medium awakening. How scary has it been? I'm just joking. It was very scary for me. So, you're here, you showed up. You have been getting signs of some sort. You have been getting the signs, and obviously they are getting stronger, and you may be becoming more confused. So we're just going to help ease you through your awakening. So my guides love to work with furniture. Anytime that I'm led towards furniture, or I'm passing furniture, like on the streets, if somebody is giving it away, if it's on the side or what have you, then I know that that's my spirit guides, and they want to work, and they have very good taste, because I haven't picked up anything that's too raggedy for me to fix, so but I got this awesome table. It's pretty cool, and it was actually delivered to me from an individual. They saw it by the trash can, and they know how I like to restore furniture, especially tables and cabinets. So they took a picture of it and they sent it to me, and they shared with me the location. So that was my spirit guides communicating. They communicate through people, animals, synchronicities, everything. Okay, so this table, it let me know that we need to have like a little bit of a light and fun approach to our session. Okay, so we got a little fun table here, and the table is going to represent your spirit body. And as you can see, I'm taking off the legs. I'm taking off other parts in which that are hiding like secret compartments, but it's not really secret compartments. It's just kind of where the ball goes. But this is all a part of the awakening, is to be able to break down and expose other things. So it's kind of like your spirit guides, your spirit team, your angels, your crossovers, they're breaking through your aura. They're breaking through your consciousness. This is a way in which that they are communicating with you. All right. So, and a couple of those legs were very wobbly here. I just want to show you kind of what we're working with here. Okay. And so now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean the surface. Okay, so once everything has kind of been like broken down and exposed, what is about to happen now is that we're just going to go through a spiritual body cleanse. Just to cleanse us. And right now I'm actually on my way to the beach. My spirit guides love to go to the beach. They love for me to take them to the beach. I'm going to explain more, but I cannot give you too much, because your awakenings are going to be specific to you, because you're going to have to learn how to communicate with your guides in the special way in which that, you guys set up your communication, So, I'm just going to help you ease through your awakening. I cannot give you too much. I cannot tell you too much, because it can be very overwhelming. I have spoken to individuals who are experiencing signs from the other side of their loved ones communicating with them, and it has been, because I'm just so excited, I guess that I pack it on, and it's very overwhelming for individuals. So I said, you know what, I'm going to put this into a session, and maybe we can just kind of ease it, ease the overwhelming a little bit, because I do know it's overwhelming, and I do know that it's mind-blowing, because you're realizing that you don't live in the world in which that you thought that you did, and it's going to take some adjusting. All right, so in this session, we're just kind of breaking things down. We've broken them down. We've uncovered certain things. Now we're going in with the cleanse. What I used to clean the table is just pretty much bleach and water. You can't spray down the wood, because from the past, what I've learned is that all edges of the wood is not protected, and there are spaces and places to where water gets absorbed in the wood, and that's kind of when you start having like those water bubbles, underneath the coat of the wood, the first layer, so I'm very careful and cleaning, and we got to get all the crevices, honey. I just put that table in there a day ago, and I had little spider friends just making their way making their home, so I had to kind of go in and move them out of the way, and there was like a lot of crumbs, there was a lot of dust. Of course, I don't know the story behind this table, but I was so excited about this table. Look at it, and on the top there, it actually comes with a piece of glass, and that's actually in the background. Sorry about that. Okay, and so look at it. It's a fun table. It's a play table. It's a game table, right? So your awakening, this is a game changer. This is a game changer. Everything in which that you thought that you knew, you're coming to realize that you have new things to learn. Now, depending on your journey, some individuals, no, you've had to have some type of experience with the metaphysical, with coming outside of your box. You've had to have some type of experience. So number synchronicity, maybe studying sacred geometry, astrology, getting into tarot, anything like that. Rather it be extraterrestrials, just any, the metaphysical world, even, when it comes to science, certain things when it comes to science, because, even with science, you'll notice how things kind of tie into synchronicity, because in science, we use a lot of numbers. So, you've had some type of experience, you have something, and, you're going to the next level. And I know it could be a little scary. I know it could be, like mind-blowing and just kind of freaky. You may be experiencing supernatural things happening, cabinets being open, things falling around you. You have them securely placed and they're falling. Things are coming up missing. Yeah. Your spirit guides, it's about that time. And it's going to get more and more intense for whatever reason. Maybe there's a very important date coming up for you. Maybe you're being influenced to go down a certain path or road that's not for you. You're going to experience some kind of blockages. Like, this whole awakening is just going to change your perspective. It's going to help you to become more optimistic. You're going to actually see how things are not working against you and that things are working for you. So it's all about understanding and getting into the flow. Life may slow down for you tremendously. You may feel like your world is falling apart. Your world is not falling apart. You are awakening to your guides. They are making themselves more present within your life. And it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. If you don't feel loved the way in which that you want to feel love, then you will definitely feel loved by your guides. I'm telling you. The things in which that are important to you that are not important to other people, they are important to your guides too. And that is such a blessing when you need some type of help or assistance or understanding and nobody else is around to help you or to support you, or who gets it or who understands the things in which that are important to you. So I decided to go to the beach. I'm just pretty much just giving you just like a view of the beach, you know. Of course, everywhere you go, things will begin to speak to you, but we're not going to get into all of that right now. But just like when we went through cleaning our spirit body, this is a way in which that we can cleanse our spirit body too. So you're gonna notice that you have a connection to the elements. There may be a specific element that speaks to you. Mine used to be water, you know, but the wind has taken over, you know. That's kind of my element. But whenever I go to the beach, this is how I recharge. This is how I recharge emotionally. This is how I ground myself. When it comes to grounding, that is recharging. So, you know, just getting out and just cleansing your aura, being in a place of abundance. Being outside is abundant. Everything is growing. There's so much life outside, you know. So, sometimes when I go to the beach, considering that we are doing a session, I'm going to do a little art therapy on the beach as well. So this is me subconsciously, you know, I'm just picking up rocks and I'm just putting them together. I'm not thinking about, it's nothing intentional about what I am doing. So this is how we tap into more of our subconscious, when we just kind of really let go. This is the unknown. And this is a way in which that you are going to be able to communicate with your guides as well. The subconscious mind is the unknown. Thank you. Whenever I get bills, I know that's my guides or alarms or whatever. So, you know, it's working with the subconscious, the unawareness. All right. So in art therapy, in my sessions, we do have a session to where you just do something. You just do anything. You don't think about it. You don't ponder, you know, like you don't do anything. You just move, you know, just allow yourself to be completely free, because your subconscious wants to communicate something. Okay, so this is pretty much of the piece in which that I have created. When it comes to certain shapes, you have to identify what these shapes mean to you. In art therapy, yes, symbolism is, I learned a lot about symbolism, but one thing in which that I know is that people see things, everybody sees things differently. And, you know, art therapy is going to be, you know, important, you know, because you're creating a new way of life for yourself now. Or it's going to be a very slow process, but these sessions are here just to kind of help you ease along with that process, because in the beginning you really don't know what's happening, you really don't know what's going on. So as you can see, when I created something intentionally, I created a word, and the word was aware, and I highlighted that for you. And I took the pieces, the majority of the pieces in which that I use to create my subconscious art, I use those stones in my intentional expression. Okay, So what I'm pretty much communicating to myself and to my guides is that I am aware, and that also you are aware too. All right, so this is going to be a pretty easy session, okay? Because you have some experience. You may have communicated with your guides before. You may have went to sleep to it. Maybe, I remember in the beginning, I thought it was just so cute and so cool to be talking to my guides, like, oh my God, like I talk to my spirit guides, hey spirit guides. But there's purpose. And when it comes to purpose is very serious. So while I was playing and being a clown, I had to go through a lot of awakenings to, I'm going to say, humble me. This is a very humble journey. So, just kind of go ahead and get ready for that. But that's pretty much, I think we've done enough for the first for our first session, our introduction, even though we're just jumping in there, but I hope that you have enjoyed your time, and I look forward to communicating and connecting even more on the subject of psychic medium and your awakening. It's a beautiful one. Be prepared. There's nothing to be worried about. And until the next time, we'll talk again. Thank you.